Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about the Middle East today. No. Don't go away. It's not gonna be that kind of a video, okay? This is gonna be nice. We're gonna be talking about food. See, I told you. This is gonna be a fun video. Now, Vice recently went to the Middle East, or Kuwait to be more specific. Apparently, fast food has really blown up there, and it seems like people are digging it. So as those cheeseburgers are going down, Kuwait is also having a bit of an adverse effect.
Alone, nearly 40% of Kuwait's adult population is obese, leading to a sharp rise in weight reduction surgeries in recent years. Bariatric surgeon Dr. Mohammed Jamal says fast food, along with other factors unique to Kuwait, have created a perfect storm for obesity.
It changed the culture of our eating habits. Fast food became a habit associated with going out. And this is something that is very particular to the Gulf countries. We don't have any other form of entertainment.
See, it appears people in Kuwait are making all kinds of gains. Now, jokes aside, I've looked at the Vice documentary, and I found it very problematic because of how they approach the problem of obesity. Now, the link to the original documentary will be in the description below if you guys can check it out and let me know if I'm wrong, which I totally can be. But from my understanding is Vice is trying to blame the obesity problem in Kuwait on fast food and the corporations, or more specifically the American corporations that's doing business in Kuwait. And this is something that I absolutely don't understand. Let me play you this clip again. There are two elements to this clip. One being the inanimate object, which is the fast food, and the other being the people performing actions on those inanimate objects. For some reason, Vice attaches blame to the inanimate object and not to the people performing the actions. Yeah, apparently the fast food is to be blamed. Now, the Vice host, or the Vice journalist, is that the right word? She even interviews a business person from one of the franchises, and just look at what she has to say.
What a lot of people wonder is, for somebody who eats 3 meals a day at a fast food restaurant for years on end, develops obesity, diabetes, has to have bariatric surgery, who's to blame? Who's responsible? Is that the individual? Is it the government for not having regulations in place? Is it the company for not educating the customer?
First of all, it shouldn't be the government. How much do we want the government to tell us what to do? It's a matter of personal responsibility. You have to take responsibility for your life. I always tell people I'm not the food police. I don't tell people what they're supposed to eat or what they have to eat. I'm here to serve people what they want to eat. That's the business I'm in.
See, and this really gets to the core of the problem. Obviously, the gentleman, in my opinion, had the right answers. You can't let government dictate what people should eat. People should make that decisions personally. And also, blaming fast food and blaming corporations, it's absolutely ludicrous. Let me tell you guys something. I grew up in Southeast Asia, and I grew up with a big obesity problem. Okay, I was severely obese as a kid, and even, throughout high school. Now, before you guys blame fast food, in Southeast Asia, when I was growing up, fast food was a novelty. Okay, so it was very expensive. If you think eating at McDonald's in the United States is comparable to eating at McDonald's where I'm from, no, that's not it. Fast food, it's more expensive there because it's a novelty. So my family, we couldn't afford to eat fast food 3 times a day. Definitely. It was on very rare occasions. So me being obese had nothing to do with fast food. On top of that, my family has a history of heart diseases, partly due to excessive cholesterol. My parents did not grow up with access to fast food. It did not exist in my country. The point is, they indulged in certain kind of foods that led to obesity. If people overindulge, they can, experience obesity. it has nothing to do with fast food. You can't blame the particular kind of food. If you take that away, people will be able to overindulge in something else. And this is where I think Vice totally misses the mark. And for some reason, blaming American corporations, they don't say it expressly, but seeing the documentary, I got the impression that that was one of their angles. I might be wrong, you guys let me know. I think they were trying to do a good thing. It's nice to be raising awareness about a particular topic, but it's important that in your efforts to raise awareness, you don't make assumptions. Anyways, you guys, that's it for this particular video, but I don't often get to do this. I will leave you on a happy note with this one.